My people, we say no be small thing. The Sultan of Sokoto in a heavy cry because of what Donald Trump is doing in US. Because as for US, Texas, there are some places the US ban the issue of Sharia and the other things in US. So it has affected the Sultan of Sokoto to the extent that they have started crying in Nigeria. And then the issue of the Igbo in Lagos and the what is really happening in Lagos. All this is what you are going to hear directly from this our Biafra, our brother, our Biafran activist that will explain everything. So I would like you to listen to him and don't skip any parts of the video for you to understand everything that is going on in US, both in Nigeria, and the issue between the Igbos, King, and in fact, thing that is happening in Lagos between the Igbos and between the citizens of the Lagos, because there is no time Igbo and the people of Yorubas don't used to have issue, but this one is different and is another dimension for they used to come. So, as about what you are trying to like, subscribe, and share the video to go around the world for everyone to see what is going on in Nigeria and what is really happening in between the Yorubas and the Igbos, because all those things is the issue why we say we want Biafra, we want to leave the country, and Igbos is no more accepted in Nigeria, and the way the Igbos and the other ethnic group is in Nigeria, we see that it is not they are not accepting the Igbos the way it's supposed to be, and that is why every of Igbo citizens is agitating for Biafran freedom.
Sultan of Sokoto burst into tears as America, Donald Trump, have finally do their worst to what they believe. If today is your first time of watching my video, kindly subscribe to this channel on your notification. Before we go into the issue of Sultan of Sokoto and what happened in America state right now, let's talk about the issue of the Igbos that are trending in Lagos. As Nigerian police have described it, fake Ubi of Igbo in Lagos that was arrested. Now, it's not coincident that even the same day yesterday that very dark man went to Ghana, this issue of argument in Ghana that Igbo must go, Igbo cannot do Yam festival in Ghana, Igbos are dominating and all that. Finally, the secret has finally been revealed, and I want to give you guys my own intake. Many of you will feel, oh, why is it that Igbo people are hating Igbos? This is just a simple truth that when you are successful, be ready, be assured that people will hate you. Even in the family where you come from, when you are doing where you are breadwinner, no matter how you are trying to help people, trying to send your siblings to school, try to do all things, building a family house, they will still hate you. They did not hate you because you are bearing that name. They hate you because we are progressing. And that is the only reason why you can see anywhere Igbo man find themselves, they always have enemy in Nigeria. I've said it time without number. Igbos were not that hated like this in Lagos before 2023 elections. For you to know that what I'm telling you, success of Igbo is what is attracting more enemy to them. In 2023, when Peter Obi decided to contest for president in Nigeria, and along the line, people like Rufai, Rufai, who believe that Obi cannot win a single state, many of them, they wrote Obi off and all that. But because of what the Igbos possess in terms of money, in terms of knowledge, and galvanize. And to crown it all, Obi now have the integrity that you can easily see in many Igbos. Obi have it. That was the reason why Obi was able to galvanize vote across the country, and they were downcasted. They did not believe it. The shocking part of it is what Peter Obi did in Lagos by flogging Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Not just flogging him, use him to run the mob, because even in Bola Ahmed Tinubu polling unit, in his local government, in everywhere where their people are, Obi beat him hands down. The beating was not just ordinary beating. He beat him to an extent he could not recognize himself. I mean, I'm talking about a state where Bola Ahmed Tinubu have held over 20 years after being the governor 8 years of the state. He's the one that have been bringing people to become a governor. And someone from Anambra state from nowhere just come and flog him, you know, and all that. And you talk about going to Abuja again and do the needful. That is where the hatred now came from. You can now see that the changing of streets in Lagos, doing all manner of things, trying to invoke land and all that. All these things started in after 2023 general election. And they felt that, oh, if we allow this Igbo, one day Igbo will come and claim Lagos. And that's why you can see yesterday, even if they say this man is fake, they say nothing like Igbos cannot do their yam festival in Lagos. But before 2023 elections, Igbo are celebrating yam festival in Lagos. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, or maybe, so if I'm wrong, you can correct me here. I believe there are so many things Igbo, they are doing their cultural days and all that in Lagos, if nobody put nose into it. But after the 2023, the whole scenario changed. And here is my take, that the only solution to the Igbos is Igbos to come together, let them have their Biafra. No matter how it is, your home is your home. If they pursue you, my people used to make a parable. He said, if you don't know where you are going, you should be able to know where you are coming from. If there is a Biafran that they are on their own, they can know how to develop their place. If you go outside to go and hustle, and they feel that your presence is not welcome there, you go back to your home. But look at it now. Even if Igbos in Ghana decided that, you know what, this environment is too toxic for us, they are making the environment too hard for us, let's go home. They say home they are coming, they might not go back to the south. They want to be part of Nigeria because they are still in Nigeria. Look at Lagos here now. They are not even allow them to take their legitimate right in Lagos. Why some people feel that if they are living in Lagos is a threat to them. So in all of this, you discover that the only solution to this problem is to allow the Igbos to go on their own. That is it. I don't know. You don't want people, you hate people, you don't want them, but allowing them to go has been a problem. As I have always saying this, that this hatred has gone beyond trying to put us together. Look at it. Before now, Igbos are the only enemy. Now, as it is now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu now, the Hausas now are kicking against the Yorubas. You can now see that even the three major ethnic group now, they are not in one accord again. If before now you say provided Yoruba and the Hausas are together, they love themselves, but the love is no longer there too, because what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing have proved to the north that he didn't love the love. If he portrayed that he loved them, was fake love, because he didn't believe that the way Bola Ahmed Tinubu is running his government, he's running Yoruba nations government. That's what they think. That's what they think. And that's why you can see the trying all their possible means to push from Bola Ahmed Tinubu back now. In fact, as I'm talking to you, most of them are campaigning, championing it that Peter Obi should come out. They are ready to support Peter Obi if Jonathan will not want to come and finish, because they will have preferred Ebele Jonathan to come, because they know that Ebele Jonathan only have 4 years to spend. And such Ebele Jonathan will come, and they know that the Ebele Jonathan, they can manipulate Ebele Jonathan. Just unlike this Bola Ahmed Tinubu that is proving adamant to them, which I also like what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing. Because if Obasanjo would have taken the step of this, what is it called, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or Jonathan would have taken his full step, I don't think Nigeria would have been one today. Maybe we would have gone on a separate way, which would have been a better option for us. Holding us together, you are killing Nigeria. Holding us together, you are destroying Nigeria. One Nigeria now has ridiculed us in the international market. Look at Ghana here, and now the one underestimating us. Look at Ghana here, that are not even up to the population of Lagos State. Without Nigerians in Ghana, where is the economy of Ghana? Look at most of the houses built in Ghana that our politicians have looted the taxpayers' money to go and invest heavily in Ghana. Now the same Ghana can now come now, look into our face and pour spit on our face. And to say, to hell with Nigerians, they don't need Nigerians. Even going to the extent of threatening a very dark man that they will detain him, that he has come to defame Ghana. This is Ghana yesterday, that everywhere in Nigeria, anywhere you look into, you see Ghanaians everywhere. Let's go back to the issue of Sultan of Sokoto. Let's go back to the issue of Sultan of Sokoto. No, before now, Sharia law, they try all their possible means to make sure that they impose Sharia law in every state in what is it called, in Nigeria here. Thinking that they will spread it to the southwest, from southwest they will move it to the southeast, to all the regions in Nigeria. That Sharia law, even when many of us are kicking against it, that you cannot bring Sharia law to us, even when we are not the Muslims. Even the Muslim in Yoruba, most of them are rejecting the Sharia laws, because the Sharia laws is not even working in the north. If Sharia law is working in the north, Sharia law should be able to stop the Boko Harams that have taken upon themselves to destroy people from the north. If Sharia law is working in the north, Sharia law should be able to stop these Fulani headmen who came from Burkina Faso, who come from Mali, who come from all different parts of the country, and believing that they hold this country by kidnapping people, do all sorts of things to people in the north. So if Sharia law cannot safeguard the north, if Sharia law is not working in the north, why are you trying to impose the Sharia law on us? But you know what? In America today, you can see it on your screen there that in America today, right now, as we speak now, they have decided, Texas have decided to ban Sharia. They don't want any Sharia. If you want to practice Sharia law, go to Islamic country and go and practice your Sharia law. Austin too, in US, have also banned them too. Nothing like Sharia law in America. If you want to practice your Sharia law, go back to your country. A country where is your religion is being accepted, and go and practice your Sharia law. You know, if you come across, maybe you're a Muslim, you come across on this video, you believe that I'm doing a religious bigotry or whichever way you want to call it. No. There are Muslim in Southwest here that people do things together. They do party, Christian go, Christian do party, they comes. We do in one another. I'm always saying it that it is not about religion, about tribe. Humanity first. When you put humanity first, before religion or before ethnicity, you'll be able to get it right. But why we are where we are today? Because a certain people put religion first, put tribe first before the humanity, and that's why we find ourselves. If you die today, it's just that you are privileged to see those who have died, whether they are Muslim or Christian. Once you die, you are now a spirit. You are no longer addressed as a Christian, neither are you addressed as a Muslim. Neither are you longer addressed that you are Igbo man or you are Hausa or you are Yoruba. Why can't we focus on humanity rather than ethnicity and the tribe? As I keep saying it on this channel, no one is being born with Quran or anyone born with Bible. That you say, oh, because you were being born with Quran and Bible, you have to do it by all means. You cannot fight for your God yourself. Let your God fight for you. Moreover, we were being told we are reading the word that present for us in the Bible and Quran. We have not seen them. But human beings that you see face to face that are used to where we benefit from each other, you hardly love the person. How can you now love the God you have not seen when you have not loved your neighbor? The love has to start from you. Then you can now claim you love God. And that's why, as a believer, if you are watching this video, you see in a place in the Bible where the Bible was saying that when I was hungry, you feed me. When I was naked, you clothed me. There was never a time Jesus was naked in the Bible that they came to clothe him. From Genesis to Matthew to Revelations. Or is there any place when Jesus was hungry that people have to beckon to go and beg for food and bring for him to eat? There was none. It's just to tell you that as you are doing it to the poorest people who cannot feed, who cannot eat it, you are as well doing it to God himself. Because it's the God that created both the poor and the rich. Don't forget that as your fingers are not equal, so also life is. Everybody cannot be rich on the planet of this world. The poor cannot cease. That's what the Bible said. So if you look at all these things, humanity should come before religious. And that's why you see our counter people over there, our people over there in the north, Sultan of Sokoto, the rest of the leaders in the north, need to do far better than what they are doing today. championing religion, championing ethnicity when it comes to election, crucial election, whereby we need to focus and choose who have the heart of the nation at heart, not because he's a religious person, not because of his your tribe. I've said it time without number, with the way they have been taking by choosing their religious person or tribe person. How has it benefit? Look at the north here. In the north, there have been people who have ruled this country so far are from the north, but the poorest of them all now are still from the north. Can we just sit down and rethink and think on what to do that will change our narrative, the way we do things in this country, so that we can do better? I believe that we can do far better. So this era of it must be a Muslim, it must be from the north, or it must be from the this. Look at it, and that is the weakness Bola Ahmed Tinubu discovered in them. Bola Ahmed Tinubu knew that the only thing to wave them is to show them a fake love. And that's why even because before he became president, he abandoned Yorubas. He was building Sharia rights to them, giving them money, sponsoring most of their people. And they feel that Bola Ahmed Tinubu loved them with all their heart. Come to watch the whole thing, he present them the Muslim ticket. Even now, they are criticizing Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot even recite Al-Fatiha or the simplest prayer in Muslim. Did they not take their observation? Didn't they take their this thing before they queue for him? So the North can do better, and that's why I'm saying it. I keep saying it on this channel, regardless of whatever is your opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion, and my opinion is not going contrary to the law of the land. That the best way to do is we go back to divide this country, let everybody go. Let it not go on their own. Let the Hausa go, let the Yoruba go their own, let the Igbo go their own. I'm not saying that if everybody go on their own, automatically the problem of Nigeria will stop. No, the problem of Nigeria might not stop, but a little bit we might be able to solve some issues where everybody will go and focus on their own what is it called? Focus on their way how to fix their own country. Today, if you talk now, people say you hate Yoruba. That's why you don't like Yoruba. That's why you are criticizing Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Even people who voted for Peter Obi in 2023, a lot of them have change of heart that know that they cannot, because of tribe. So in all of these things, there's no way you can come to unite us together. Look at the youth corps service that being introduced. The aim of introducing is to unite Nigeria, to make Nigeria to love themselves. But as we speak to you today, do you see where the love is? As if we bringing love to us? The answer is no. It's to tell you that one Nigeria is not working. We need to come to the table and reason what to do. Since some people feel that regional government cannot work, divide the country, let everybody go. You are prolonging the evil days. The numbers of people that are dying in Nigeria today because of one Nigeria is alarming. It's alarming. Please, if today is your first time of watching my video and you like what we are doing, subscribe to this channel, share this video massively, and on your notification.
Hope Uzodinma have finally agreed to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been vindicated by Hope Uzodinma. And I say to the executive governor of Imo State, good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. We have been saying this thing time without number that it is not in a wrong direction that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu felt that the Igbos in Nigeria have been marginalized. The Igbo in Nigeria has been deleted. The Igbo in Nigeria has been pushed aside. Right from 1999, when we moved into democracy, that the Igbos have not come close to the corridors of power when you talk about the vice president or the president of Nigeria. In fact, if we will have involved Senate now, if not for Obasanjo era, that allowed them to take the seat of president, despite it was a lot of full of cumbersome bamboos themselves, changing in time without number. But in all of this, they deprive them not to have their say. As if that is not enough. In Southeast, Igbos are the major exporters of business in Nigeria. Igbos are the one that control the economy of Nigeria. Even both the blind can testify to it, that if you move Igbo away from the economy of Nigeria, the economy of Nigeria will collapse.
Oh yes, oh yes. This is our brother. You have said everything as it is. Said it all. So Nigeria is not a country that you will come up and you will claim. Mostly the Igbos, you will claim that it is part of your country. You belong to it because as an Igbo man, as an Biafran man, and as anyone who knows that is a Biafra comes into Nigeria, you will know that you are just like a foreigner. That is what is there. Because no matter whatever that happens to you, nobody will talk about you. And whenever you now retaliate, it is when everybody will start hearing your name because they believe that it's only when Igbo man retaliates on the things they are doing them. It is when the world will start hearing and they start asking question, who is this? But when they are doing you, nobody will talk. So the best way of Nigeria is for Nigeria to be divided and let the Biafran go and build up their state and make their own country. So as you are watching the video, I would like to hear your comment down below. What do you think about these whole things happening in Nigeria between the Igbos and between the other ethnic nationality in Nigeria? So like, subscribe, and share the video to go around the world for others to see what is going on in Nigeria. Thank you.